Hi Libra, this is your horoscope for June 2017. Thank you for joining me. From the 24th of May through until the 10th of June, you have Venus, the planet of love and beauty and your chart ruler, conjuncting Uranus, the planet of rebellion and eccentricity. Conjunction means the two occupy the same space and they blend their energies together. And they're sitting together in your 7th house of relationships in Aries. So you're going to feel particularly forceful, much more interested and much more engaged in the romantic side of life and connecting with people, socializing, being interested in forming relationships with other people than you usually are. So Venus in Aries is more aggressive than she usually is. Venus wants to move ahead and to find a connection, to find that fire, to find that passion. And Uranus in Aries really just cheers that Venus on and says, go for it, make it happen, okay? So you do have a major aspect pattern here in your chart. You have a grand trine in fire at the beginning of this month. So Libra, the first 10 days here of June are going to be really fiery for you, and the focus is on relationships and kind of getting your own way in the sense that you want some thrill or excitement or passion, okay? So if you're single, it's a good time to date and to meet new people and to see if there is someone who inspires you. If you're in a relationship, it's about having fun with your partner and doing things together which really make both of you feel like you've come alive and you're connecting. It's about connection and passion and fire here at the beginning of the month, especially in connection with other people. It's fine if you do this by yourself, like if you decide to go bungee jumping for a thrill. It'll be much better if you involve other people in this. On the 5th of June, we have Mars, the archetypal male principle, moving into Cancer, and it stays in Cancer all month. So Mars in Cancer is not particularly comfortable, it's frustrated, and it sits in your 10th house of career. So work is going to feel like a little bit of an irritant this month. You'd much rather be on holiday. If you're in the Northern Hemisphere, understandable, it's warm, it's nice, you know. If you do have the luxury of going on holiday in June, you would really benefit from it. It's something that you absolutely want to do. Work is not on top of your priority list. You're much more interested in thrills and love and romance and travel. The 6th of June sees Venus going into Taurus. Venus is the planet of love and beauty. Like I said, it's your chart ruler, and that moves into your 8th house, and it stays in Taurus all month. So this is good because it mitigates, or it takes the edge off that Mars a little bit, and it means that you will want to make a positive contribution to the company you work for, or your own business if you're self-employed, or if you're retired. It will want to express itself creatively in some way. So it takes the edge off Mars in Cancer, which says, I don't want to work at all, I just want to enjoy myself. And Venus says, yes, but I want to make a positive contribution. So the two kind of equal each other out, and it means that you're not negatively affected in your working life, but nor is it the best month in your whole life when it comes to work. And if you do have the opportunity to take some time off, I would take that because you'll love it. On the 7th of June until the 21st of June, Mercury, the communication planet, goes into Gemini. Very happy because Mercury rules Gemini. You're transiting midheaven and your transiting sun are also in Gemini in that 9th house. So again, this is all about travel. My ideas, my thinking, the way I communicate, I want to experience new cultures, I want to see something new, I want to go out there in the world and discover for myself. So really, I'm repeating myself a little bit, but everything's pointing towards travel and excitement and having a little bit of fun here in June. So Libra, you need to plan in some fun because your fun meter is down here and it wants to be up there. So you're going to have to comply with your own inner guidance. The full moon in Sagittarius happens on the 9th of June. I'm going to make a separate video on the full moon and the new moon. I do that every month because they are quite complex and I go into more detail. But for you, Libra, the full moon in Sagittarius happens in your 3rd house. And guess what? It's going to want to make you travel and communicate and experience new things and not feel stuck and like you have to repress yourself, and you want to broaden your horizon and experience life. Everything is pointing towards that. So that is going to be strong all month, but around the time of the full moon, the 8th, the 9th, the 10th of June, even stronger. Do not torture yourself by working non-stop in June. It's not going to make you happy. There are other months when your focus is completely on work and that's all you're interested in. You know, this month just happens to be not one of those months. This is much more about you as a human being, as your personal life and your sense of enjoyment and your sense of love and romance and intimacy. On the 16th of June, through all the way until the 22nd of November this year, so pretty much the rest of the year, Neptune, the planet of dreams and aspirations, goes retrograde. Now, Neptune is in Pisces. It's very happy in Pisces because it rules that sign. It's in your 6th house of day-to-day routine and work. Okay, so you have got a dream of what your day-to-day routine could look like, and you have been getting messages about that already, that something about your working life ought to change. That's partially why you want to go on holiday, because you want to step away from it a little bit to see it in a different perspective, in a different light, so that you can detach a little bit and make decisions. Now, Neptune is the dream planet of imagination and intuition, and it's about receiving information in. So it's very passive, okay? It's not a process where you have to do a lot of talking. You have to actually be quiet and listen to what the guidance is. So when Neptune goes retrograde, it's the only planet really that becomes stronger, because retrograde is when the planet appears to be going backwards. So it becomes more passive. So you get even more inspiration in. The moon sits on top of that Neptune on the 16th of June. So you will understand, you will have inspiration, ideas, insights into how to change your day-to-day routine so that you're happier with it. And that you don't get yourself in a situation where you work and work and work and then it's like, oh, I'm so sick of this, I need a holiday. You know, it's about pacing yourself and not going flat out and then just crashing. It's about continually pacing yourself so that your day-to-day routine is sustainable and enjoyable. Also on the 16th, going through until the 5th of July, Mars, the archetypal male principle, begins to trine Neptune. So that Mars, remember, is causing frustration about your working life. A trine is when two planets are 120 degrees apart, and again they blend their energies together. So the frustration is going to influence Neptune. Neptune's going to say, uh-oh, Libra is irritated here, it wants to make changes to work. Let's see what options we can bring in. And Neptune is going to inspire you with different options. This isn't a process that someone else can do for you. It's a process that you can do for yourself. Only you can do for yourself, because you know what your routine is, you know what you like, you know how you want it to be in future. So write these things down around the middle of the month, see what comes in, and go through a process of elimination and intend to make those changes so that your routine becomes better. So you're really in a good place, but you're tweaking your life a little bit so that it becomes more enjoyable and you don't have these major highs and major lows. You know, crash and burn. On the 21st of June until the 6th of July, Mercury, again, communication planet, moves into Cancer in your 10th house of career. So again, the feelings about your working life are becoming stronger and stronger and stronger. And if you love your job, then great, you will love it even more. If you're not in the right position, those feelings will get stronger and stronger and stronger. Remember the trine with Neptune. Use your inspiration. If you're not happy to make changes, there will be opportunities, there will be ideas and doorways of opportunity that will appear for you. You are not doomed. This is a great month for you to make changes to your working life. You've got Jupiter sitting in Libra in your first house. So Libra, remember that, you know, Jupiter is in Libra still for a couple of months before it changes. So remember that you're really blessed and that you've got a lot of good luck on your side. So if it seems risky to make changes to your job, take the risk. You're not going to fall flat on your face. It's much more likely to succeed. That lasts until the 6th of July. On the 24th of June, we have the new moon in Cancer, and that happens also in your 10th. So again, even stronger emotions about your work, and really it's either love or hate. There's no going to be in between, and depending on where you are there on that scale, whether you are blissed out by your work or whether you loathe it and despise it, you have then some action to take and some choices to make, which you can do this month based on the information that you get. So it's a real month of transformation for you and really getting some answers. If you feel like you're not getting enough answers by yourself and you would like some extra support, please get in touch with me for a private reading. I can draw up your birth chart by looking at your place of birth, date of birth and time of birth. I can look at what your vocational aptitudes are, what your life purpose is. I put the transits around that and see what's coming up in future for you. Your progress chart shows me how you're developing over time and how you will continue to develop, what your priorities are. So it's all there. It's a blueprint of your soul. So if you are interested in that, please visit me on gregoryscott.com. If you like my videos and want to support me, then please subscribe to this channel. It's a huge help to me. And I will speak to you next month. I hope you have a fabulous June, and I'll speak to you in July.